Hey guys, Sin here with another field upgrade, and today we're going to talk about the support kit. Now, a lot of people don't really play support, I've noticed, and it's kind of an underappreciated kit other than the C4 that you get and maybe the airburst. But something I really like about it is that you just have all the ammo in the world. It really brings out the rest of the tools that you have at your disposal in your kit, like your grenades, your countermeasures. Like for my countermeasures, what I usually do on this particular map is here at Alpha when I'm defending, I usually put up mines or slams. But since I was playing support, I decided to put up a claymore next to the MCOM. And with the ammo provided with the support kit, I can just lay claymore after claymore after claymore. So given the opportunity to get kills with the claymore, I have increased longevity with it compared to the recon kit, which only gets one claymore and then requires the support of a support kit to give it ammo. But I don't really get a kill in that position because something I've noticed in Rush specifically is that a lot of the time the attackers never get to push up, not because the defenders are set up really well, but because they don't work together. And I'm kind of upset to see that the state of the game after being out, there's already an expansion out. There's people still not on comms, still not working together. And let me tell you guys, your scores will improve so much if you decide to work with your squad and really communicate more. So I don't really end up having to communicate a lot in this particular round because we did really dominate as defenders. But you can see, I set up in a really great spot too, where I can shoot at the sides, the flanks of attacking enemies, and really provide a great spawn point for the rest of my squad. If you guys notice, right above me, there's another container up there, and that blocks any mortar fire that might come down at me, and blocks a lot of the grenades that might be lobbed at me. And I really like this spot, and it's right between the MCOMs. And if you notice, my squad's right behind me the whole time. Here's an example of the support kit and how it can really shine. I bring smoke grenades with my support kit for Rush, because nobody uses smoke on Rush, but it's a very, very helpful tool. And usually, when you're attacking, the smoke grenades end up becoming a lot more useful because it can cover your approach. But in this case, I use it to kind of flush out the snipers that are trying to attack us and try and make them push up, and I also prevent the BTR from getting line of sight on our friendlies. And so that's an example of where the support kit really can shine and provide a lot of utility to your team. And I get tons of resupplies here too because I'm right up at the front lines. So if you want to play support, I really recommend just play the objective, give your teammates the opportunity to resupply off of you, and bring tools that you really like to use, because that ammo crate will really, really improve your abilities on the battlefield. And you get all sorts of goodies. I brought claymores this time, and you see I just placed one right there because I found myself sitting here for too long, and even though that first MCOM Alpha that I put the claymore at originally didn't end up getting armed till about halfway through this round, I found the claymore to be less than useful over there, so I decided to cover my own back. As you can see, I'm looking out this right side a lot, and I didn't want anybody to rush right up to me and shoot me right in the back. This is something that it ends up happening to me all the time, is I always get shot in the back. So having a claymore watch my back for me is really useful, because not everybody's playing together in this game. You know, a lot of people are doing their own thing. And you can see here, I throw smoke grenades right on the MCOM to help my team flush out the guys who ended up attacking. They can't see anything over there. And actually, that's that wall getting blown out there. Keep this in mind, guys. When you're attacking or defending a base, if it's a smart thing to do to blow out the walls, remind yourself to bring a kit for that next time. Oh, and you can see here my claymore dies, so I put another one up. because I go right back to my same spot because it was really effective through the entire round. For the most part, I don't die. I don't know if it was the situation that we were in, like the attackers weren't really being very aggressive, but if they had chosen to get really aggressive with that IFV and bring their infantry into the MCOM area, they probably would have done a lot better. And this is definitely something to keep in mind for all of you who choose to drive the IFV, especially in rush. Attackers get the glory of arming the MCOMs and pressing the advance, and the defenders get to farm the kills. So if you're trying to farm kills as an attacker, you are not helping your team. Oh, there's my Claymore kill right there. You can see my Claymore came in handy right there. Guy ran right up through the smoke and blew himself up. So, you know, don't always just put a Claymore somewhere that you think is going to get a kill. Using them, throwing down your ammo pack and putting them where you're hanging out, like I did, instead of leaving it on alpha, can help a lot. And it can help keep you alive. What I wanted to show you guys here as far as the round of rush was concerned, the attackers are given a piece of armor on this first set of MCOMs. And if you decide to drive that piece of armor, you need to roll right up into the MCOMs. It doesn't matter if you die, you're eventually gonna die. And if you decide to just hang back and shoot at people, you might end up losing the round like these guys just did. But use it wisely. Think about blowing out walls so you can get better lines of sight on people. Think about being more aggressive when you have armor, and help your teammates out when you can. Until next time, Sin out. Sort the volume of their vibe. Make them gotta realize certain trends you do and strive. You don't care if they hate you now.